Where were we? I know exactly where we were. I just thought that'd be a very exciting way to start my video today. So, okay, in Mustadio. Yeah, what am I doing? Like, this isn't a good fight for him to wield an Excalibur and have... This isn't a good fight for him to have no real value. That's not really fair to say. But I will say I think I can do better for him. Nah, he'll actually stay pretty busy with his chemistry side job. That's fair to call it a side job, don't you think? The biggest thing is I don't think Mustadio will get killed with his super shield. All right, so as Ramza is approaching the castle, he says it's strange there's no guards, in case you can't read. And he's like, I know this Chocobo. This is Zalbag's Chocobo. So he knows about a secret lever, I guess. Because he just kind of... Well, it doesn't look very secret. It's probably just right there. You just can't see with the camera. It's too bad you can't pivot the camera right now. If you can't see my R1 button going, I'm trying to... But it's not letting me do it. I am excited about kind of going into a higher tier of animals because I've had a couple of them die off and I kicked out 2. So my weakest Chocobo / animal, which I'll include robots in that, is going to be Neria with 3444. So let's see how this goes. I don't think it matters where Ramza starts. It might though, and I'd hate to be like, whoops. This is one of the more strange levels. You know what? Since I knew I was going to have a Chocobo, I should have given Ramza an accessory that wasn't movement based and just hopped on my Chocobo. But, you know, if I happen to fail this fight, we'll be ready next time. This is Zalbag confronting Dycedarg, his brother, because they've done all this scheming together, and he never realized that his scheming would involve killing their own father. And maybe he's mad because he didn't know about it. Like, you could have told me. Also, if you think about the angles, like the way the camera switched, the sword's in his right hand, and then watch it to the other side. It was in his left hand for a second, now it's in his right again. So maybe he's like nervously passing the sword between his left and right hand. Also, that's a weird way. I think that was a strange Japanese translation thing where it's like, defeat Zalbag's brother or whatever. It's like, well, yeah, he's your brother too. One thing I don't like about Elemental is like, if this works, you're out of the fight, you two. And Zalbag is way less surrounded if that happens. So yeah, even one of them going down, it's way less surrounded. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I could be a good sport and throw a soft up to him, except I don't think I ever learned soft. I'm too hard for that shit. I could throw a remedy, but I'm not wasting a remedy on him. Also, it's just counterintuitive. If the enemy can't figure out how to undo their teammates' stuff, that's on them. Going with the classic of Stasis Sword, the OG of sword skills. I always also thought this was strange too. Zalbag's blurting out this confession, and he's like, "You were right. It was our brother is a master planner," and he just responds, "Zalbag." And it's like, yeah. What? I was trying to have a conversation with you. You just yell my name. I'm too much of a dork for this game that I know how conversations are going to go. Man, Zalbag might get killed before I get there. This is fine, though. It's not one of those, like, save your brother situations. Because if it was, it's over. But it's not, so it's all good. What they should do, though, which is something that, if you're a Suikoden fan, Suikoden 2, I know did this. I don't know if any of the other ones did. But when someone who was, like, significant in the storyline to another person, if they died, that person would go berserk. So, like if the main character fell, then his sister would go berserk. Oh, I shouldn't have stood them right next to each other, but it's all good. I'm not too worried. I think Mustadio, yeah, Mustadio's next, so it'll be fine. I'm gonna set him up. Whatever. If that Chocobo dies, I'm not gonna sweat it. Obviously, very cavalier with my characters dying. So Ramza's next. All right, cool. I was worried about them being double stasis sorted. And I hope this is him standing on stairs versus concrete, because that is a different ailment. Okay, so it is petrify. Now let's do the smart thing and hit 2 of them. If they both get petrified, this fight's pretty much over. But it didn't, so it's not. Let's see what this Loon Knight does. I think a Loon Knight has basically Meliodol and... Okay, never mind. Maybe he's like effectively Holy Knight. There we go. I feel like Speed Save hasn't been in play in a while. Also, I did like 7 random battles, so that's a big part of it. Ooh, a charge. What is this? 1996? Before this game even came out? I don't know what I'm talking about. I cannot do Coco Cure at this height. That'd be nice, though. Yeah, doesn't go up 3. So I'll just wait. He's kind of waiting there like an escape, like in Final Fantasy VI, if you need that. If you remember that reference, you can hop down and... yeah, if you know the reference, great. If not, forget it. Well, actually, if you're close, like if you're like, well, what part? Because there's the part where Locke, Terra, and the king, I don't remember his name, they have to escape from Figaro as it's submerging Edgar. And they do that by hopping on chocobos as the ground is sinking. Or right before it does, rather. So I mentioned he'd be busy with chemistry. Let's... Yeah, I hate wasting... Like, this isn't going... There's 6 points that aren't going to anybody, but it's fine. If I really felt that way about it, I'd get that, that counter from the calculators have. Normally, Geomancers have shield, but I gave Ramza a double sword situation. So let's go ahead and kill this guy. So I might not necessarily be able to kill him. The second sword will do a little more damage. The only way I will be able to kill him is a critical hit, or if my Ice Brand gets an Ice 2 going, which it didn't. But now he's weak enough that a Chocobo should be able to kill him, for example. Hey, look at that. How fortuitous. Man, that's a good word. Fortuitous. Oh, he weapon guarded it. Can you believable? The one time my Chocobo is going to come in handy. Now he's just getting killed by a Loon Knight. Oh, maybe not. Unless the side effect is death. Man, that's a serious side effect, huh? Yeah. I can't say Neria didn't deserve that. I also can't say why he deserved it, but I feel that way. Dragon Spirit. Sometimes you have to will these counterattacks to happen. You know what? Let's use that Excalibur that you got, instead of just using it for haste. And my secondary is... I can use Revive, but my thing is, he's got a speed of 9. He's got a speed of 8. CT is 44. His is 42. He's definitely going to catch him. Also, why is he wearing a power wrist? Isn't he rich? And even that armor isn't, like, top of the line. Whatever. I wish these guys were on the same ground, because then I would totally... Yeah, let's kill this guy, though. He's going next. So I feel like one of these swords should kill him as long as I hit him once. No, I need to hit both, which is, yeah, like a 36% chance. All right, fantastic. If you're like, how'd you do that math? There's basically 60% twice. So that's basically 0.6 times 0.6 gives you 0.36. So there's my math. You're welcome. Hope you guys like math. That's actually the biggest thing about Final Fantasy Tactics is it's a great game for people who like math. I think that Mustadio did 126, so I should actually make a point to do that, to hit him, because otherwise he would get meat bone slashed. I don't want any of my friends to get meat boned. Where did that name come from? What were they thinking? Meat bone slash. That has a good ring to it. Oh, I set them up to get stasis sorted. That wasn't good of me. Oh, lightning stabbed. Well, in this case, even worse. Not as bad as getting meat bone slashed. Okay, so from something from earlier in the game, I'm pretty sure that, well, let's see how much elemental will do. Not good enough. What about a wave fist? Is what I had in mind. I'll just do elemental. Just for the chance of a petrified knight taking a knee. Nope, didn't happen. All right. Gotta love the haste that the Excalibur provides. I'm gonna stab you and wait. That means I'll go before this Loon Knight. I love that it has to, well, actually, I was going to say it tells you re-raise, but it was just re-raise in blue, which means it's fading, like it's going away. So it's not really telling you, it's just like, re-raise has now worn off. He's using a defender, but he doesn't have his secondary as a equip sword, or a weapon guard. It's a real waste. For such a devious schemer, he's kind of a stupid person. If there's any political commentary you want to read into that, feel free, but I didn't say anything. Because that could apply to several people in several different countries all over the world. Aye. All right. This is just me being a jerk. I just want to kill him because, actually. Oh. All right. I got countered and I deserved it. He was my temporary buddy, but I decided to stab him. Speed save. He's probably going to do lightning stab where he stands. Like, not, if he moves, then not where he stands, but where he's currently standing. Yep, called it. You know, I hope you guys follow me on this piece of shit joke I'm about to make. A lot of times there's an old-timey way to refer to women as birds. And if you can already tell where I'm going with this, basically he got two birds with one stone. I'm all right. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna flesh that out any more than I need to. It's a piece of crap joke anyway. Well, I don't want Mustadio to die, so I'm going to stand still in X potion and hope that I get a better window with a CT when I revive one of these guys. Dycedarg is almost definitely going to go for Mustadio because he can't reach his brother. Oh, he's doing Shellburst Stab. I knew he had other stuff going on. He broke my crystal mail. Man, he's going to probably break helmets soon. Alright, I guess I gotta kill him. I guess I have to kill my brother. But I knew that coming here. Oh, I guess I had the option to revive my other brother. Which isn't too late. Because I think Mustadio can survive all this. Mustadio just stands there and uses potions and Phoenix Downs when need be. Yeah, so let's see if I can Phoenix Down her without... You know what's funny? He knows catch as his counterattack. That would be awesome if he, like, reached out and caught the Phoenix Down. Like, no! I'm not allowing that. I know how to catch stuff. You might think that's a more rare ability than it is, but it's not. So, oh, she doesn't know anything helpful in this situation. Except maybe I can steal some crap from him. Like a sword. That'd be neat. He's just a loon knight punching people. Didn't happen though, as you can see. Whoops. Alright, so let me pick up this crystal, and then I'll save my brother. Sorry, bro, I got treasure to collect. Attack up was one of the reasons I was doing this. Geomancer experiment. After the treasures, brother, I will save you. But you know, there's treasures. Ah, he's breaking more stuff. Why don't you go back to lightning stab? I only have so many black costumes. I mean, I know I don't have an infinite number of black costumes. I might have 6. I might have 3. Almost out of Phoenix Downs. I really should end this fight instead of wasting it on reviving chocobos that are about to die. Maybe if I go all the way over here. No, you know what? It'll save me on gear that he could potentially break if I just let him kill my bird. And then I can quote Deep Blue Sea and be like, "You killed my bird." Alright, yeah. Gonna revive him, and then I'll get back to important stuff. I don't know what I mean by important stuff, but either way, here you go. Alright, don't get the crystal. Alright, sweet. I'll let your brother kill you. That's more cinematic, I think. Actually, I think that's the end of the fight. Might not be. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, they're just talking politics, and they're talking about the correct level of being corrupt versus just in the world, which Zalbag seems to have think he got a handle on. All right, I guess he's using a summon. Bio 3, what? I didn't know he does that. Oh, he's got all magic. He should have been doing this whole time. Alright, I'm not using any more Phoenix Downs after this. That's it. The smarter thing would have been to give my Chocobo a Phoenix Down or something. Or not a Phoenix Down, a High Potion or something. But I don't always focus on the smart thing. Sometimes I focus on treasure. Alright, that's not bad. Spear being a ninja skill where you can throw a spear. Oh wow, he didn't finish the bird. That's crazy. Alright, hopefully I can revive my brother and have him kill his own brother. I don't want to do that myself. I have successfully walked off all of the damage. Well, not all of it, but almost all the damage, so I can survive any attack from Dycedarg at this point. But I don't need to. Alright, so this fight, it's a little bit, I don't want to say it catches you off guard, but it's like all of a sudden you think it's just like the end of a fight. But this one is surprisingly like, oh, yeah, I forgot. There's another summoning demon monster thing. And I don't know if there's like a limitation on how many times you can warp someone into hell effectively, but he just does it to Zalbag. His first order of business, he gets rid of the friends that he had, and he's like, yeah, I killed our father. And he's like, I'm killing you now too. He probably gets like 1 per hour where he can send someone to hell. It's this crazy dramatic moment, and Zalbag's or Mustadio's over there on crack. Add your milk. Having a bowl of cereal, add your milk. What a sick burn. I wonder if any of those... Yeah, there's no crystals or anything. She can't do anything good in this fight. I didn't really plan for her. But, I mean, she can punch. Just not very well. In case that's a skill. Put that on a resume. What do you bring to the table? I am not good at punching. Okay, duly noted. I'm hoping that he doesn't do anything that kills these two, Mustadio and Ramza. They are, by far, the most important parts of this fight. So I'm going to try to set these two up like bowling pins, because I'm okay with that. Ramza and Mustadio are the two strongest in this fight, and they're also the most capable of healing. So like if she goes down, I have one more Phoenix down, and Ramza can revive people. It's too bad there's not an item that like casts shell or something. That would be cool. You guys remember that song Holy from probably 5 years ago? It was High on Loving You, and they thought they were... I think they thought they were so clever coming up with that, but I think it's total trash. Because they say, you're holy, you're holy, you're holy, I'm high on loving you. And it's like, you're high on loving you, I'm high on loving you. I'm not articulating why I hate this song, but the point is I do hate it, so... Yeah, get it, Neria. Great, I just lost my country music fan base. Okay, Ghost of Fury. That's a decent title, even though Add Your Milk is a stupid name. Okay, so let's see when this goes versus how much... Okay, Bahamut is going immediately. And I just need to cast Chakra on Mustadio, so he will survive it. The other option is to revive her, but then she's just going to get killed immediately by Bahamut. I would have preferred for Neria to go so he could do Coco Cure and then Ramza could get 2 swords in. This is the most powerful spell we have seen so far. Just breathing death upon everybody. Speed save, auto potion, and a sad chocobo. All right. I would not survive another round of Bahamut. No, that's not very good. It's actually a tough decision here. 44. Let's chakra and wait, because Ramza is for sure the fastest on the field now. If he doesn't walk, then he might go before Add Your Milk. Going 4th, so no, that was a goof. I don't think there's any way for Add Your Milk to kill both of them if they're standing here, just because of speed being a factor, but let's find out. Oh man. So that's going to kill Mustadio. The bummer is I can't stand next to Ramza to heal him. That would be ideal, but if I do, it'll get him killed, and it's not the end of the world. for me to lose Neria, but I might need him, so I'm not going to do it. Oh, miss. It wouldn't have been enough health if I went over and did chakra on Mustadio. That would have just resulted in them both dying. So there's Bahamut. Just somehow this map is very resilient. Something you don't think about is these spells are only damaging lives. Okay, so Mustadio's up immediately. So I am going to revive him, but I want to stay in range so I could go back and revive her. I might need to just go fight Badger Milk. Oh, come on. Like rolling back-to-back sixes. Not impossible, but come on. Okay, so Neria saving the day right now because that's going to do 220 and Ramza has 217 health. Now he has 2 health. I'm good at quick math, but sometimes I just literally don't feel like applying myself. All right, another speed save. Speed save's got to add up, so where I double up on his turns, but so far that's not happening. So he's going his CT of 44, hers is. She's not necessarily going to save this fight, but I want her alive. If nothing else, like she can at least be a target. She is very weakened by the fact that she had her armor broken. Okay, so that's doing 123. Yeah, this is a... Let me double check the range. I don't want to pick Mustadio up for him to... Oh, fire 4, yeah. I don't want to pick Mustadio up to just get killed right away. About 2 minutes ago, I was wondering if I was going to lose this, but I'm starting to think... Like, I've recovered enough that I think I'll be fine. And I don't remember exactly how much that was doing, but I think I can save her, maybe? No, I think she was going to take like 130 or something. I'm actually going to keep him still, though. I do have the option here to throw a potion at her. That would save her. But also I could do 210 damage, because I need to start chipping away at his health. If Neria dies, that was just a bad mistake on my part to keep him there. Yeah. Okay. I'm back to being like, I don't know, actually. So I'm going to revive her because that will create too much of a temptation that like Mustadio will be fine. Then again, no, I need to... Neria has enough health, I think, that if I chakra him, that'll make a big difference. Because otherwise Neria is going to get killed. And Neria's Cocoa Cures are very helpful at this point. Wait, that was doing 154 and he has how much health? No, it's going immediately. I have no say in what happens right here. Thought I might have. Yeah. Alright. Not the worst thing that could have happened. I'm just going to make him come to me. I'm not going to follow him, even though I'm hasted. Yo, dude, I'm hasted. All right, I'm back to being like, I think I'm going to win. So let's revive Neria. an area just so I'm not as exposed. Wow. Really good statistics working out for me today. Oh, I don't like this. Man, what are you doing? You should have done that forever ago. Ramza is probably going to kill Mustadio here. And you waited this long? Oh, Spin Fist. That's actually kind of cool. I'm actually very glad that he missed on that. Or that he did not miss. So I could use Remedy, and that would take care of it. What does Echo Grass do? Does that get rid of Mute? Silence? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a Remedy. I was tempted by stabbing him because it would mean Ramza is getting a speed save, but it's not worth it to me. So if I stand here, I think he could Bahamut here and get both of them, so I'm going to stand here. And I think this should be enough to kill him, but probably not. I'm going to say probably not. All right, just barely. You could tell on the first swing that he wasn't dead yet, so that second swing was clutch. Shit! It's the first time they cuss in this game. You hear something about a Blood Angel. Have we been tracking how many stones we've gotten so far? Because that's got to be at least like 7. I mean, Meliadol had one for Pete's sake. Orlandu had one. And then I've killed, what, 4 monsters that had them? So they're kind of adding up. He's got a pretty full Pokebelt full of Zodiac stones. Names don't matter. Just getting meta as I watch my brothers die in front of me. What's important is how you live your life. What are you telling Mustadio that? I think Mustadio knows that. He's a pretty righteous dude. Look at that ponytail. Were there even ponytails back then? Whenever back then was supposed to be? I don't know. Probably. They probably just didn't use rubber bands. So now he's like, I gotta go save my sister, as he's doing most of this game. And this is the introduction to Marand Holy Place, which, as you can tell from the title, is a place of holiness. You're welcome for all that information. All right, I've been delaying this for way too long. I'm just going to... There's no reason not to max out on these. And these. I got the money. Don't worry about me. And I can't see myself needing these, but let me just have 5. Even though I was talking about, oh, such a great chemist, I'm still missing out on a lot of chemist stuff. And I don't know how I'm doing on armor. I don't want to reflect mail. And yeah, I need to actually buy a couple more of those. I got 3 of those. That should be fine. I'll buy 2 more of these. You never know. Never know when you're going to meet a jerk who can just crush your armor and then flash. Alright, I'm finally well stocked. And I don't know why I went to Brave Story. 16 casualties. That's kind of a lot. Including Agrias, Tyr. Wonder how many black costumes. Okay, I'm still good on black costumes. Kay is still the weakest female? Damn. Oh, right, because Lavian... Or no, Alicia and Agrias both died. So let's give her... Why not? Sprint shoes. I do need to upgrade her monk skills. Earth Slash is great. Let's just do that. And then... Just kind of like the Boy Scouts. I want them to always be prepared. That keeps people alive. I don't want you to have that. What a jerk. And then you don't need this and this. They're very different experiences. All right, she's got the basics. I'd like space storage, so I'm going to wait. And I know he's got the basics. And yeah, he's got new armor. Probably should learn a couple more things that, yeah, like soft would have been good, but I'll just wait. Speed break would have been helpful in that fight, so would mind break have been. So I'm going to have those. And that'll do it for this video, unless, let's see if we can get in a random fight. And I'm only going to try once, so if it doesn't work, so be it. Oh, cool. That's fun. I'm breaking my rules by going over half hour. Oh, 35 minutes. Let's just pick this up next time. Sorry, guys.